Peace of Christ to all. We are continuing exposing the lies of Muslims. In this video, Ahmed Deedat, he claimed that's the reason for gays and lesbian because people cannot have more than one wife. Yeah, this is why. And let us see the logic of Muslims and let us expose them.
He said he might have to apologize to Sodom and Gomorrah for what he did to them. This is Jimmy Swaggart talking. This is where you have gone. After 2,000 years of Christianity. Look, you're Sodomites. Here in New York, you have 1 million more women than men. If every man in New York gets married, there'll be 1 million women who can't get husbands. Yeah. And out of
There's 1 million women in New York alone, they cannot get husband. 1 million women in New York alone, they cannot get husband. Okay.
the manpower you have here, 1/3 are gays, Sodomites.
In New York, 1/3 is gay. From every 3 men is a gay. This is the research center of Mr. Ahmed Deedat. Every 3 men in New York, there is 1 is gay. Don't tell me that the Muslims do lie. Muslims don't lie.
1/3 are gays. Your prison population, 98% are men.
First, Ahmed Deedat, when you talk about gays, the highest number of gays in the world is Muslims. And I will prove that with reference, not like you. When you talk about prison, the highest number of people who they are in jail are Muslims. And we can prove that with number, like not like you, with reference, not like you. Big mouth. Now let me show you a very easy thing to prove who is the one who can talk about gays. This is a video in YouTube. Sunni Muslim gay room Saudi. Looking for nice Saudi ass gay from Mecca. I'm trying to read for you the English one. You can read it by yourself. Now if you see, if I play the video for you, the song is very ugly, so I'm going to silence the song and somehow, so you guys don't get offended from the music because it's very filthy, so I will silence my computer, my speaker, and I will play the video when I'm talking. The room have more than 800, all of them from the Gulf. This is Gulf, which means Saudi, Kuwait, etc. This is a gay room, no women at all, only men. Everybody there is a Muslim. This is Saudi Jeddah. Mr. Walid, Ahlahum, Awad, At-Haddaq, Al-Riyadh. This is from Riyadh, from Saudi Arabia. Huruf al-Hub, which mean the letters of love. All are Arab. This is 9 Dam, which means Saddam. This is Saddam. Saddam himself is a gay. Arab people, when they use the letter 9, they use it for the letter Sad. So this is Saddam. Saddam himself is a gay. And you will see all those Muslims, they are saying, Wa alaykum as-salam. They are like as if they are entering the mosque. And they are gays. Number 1 room in Paltalk for gays is a Muslim room. And Deedat is blaming America for gays. How come the gays in those programs, they are not American? How come number 1 room is an Islamic room? I will tell you why. Because you guys, any Arabian guy in Chicago, guys, if you read the text, unbelievable. If you read in Arabic, unbelievable, man. And those people, they are talking about gays and lesbian. Those people, the Muslims, they are the one who talk about others. They don't see what they have. Have you ever heard about organization? It's called Al-Fatiha. Number 1 gay, one of the biggest gays organization, it's called Al-Fatiha. What is Al-Fatiha? Al-Fatiha is the first chapter of the Quran. So even the Muslim gays, when they choose the name for their organization, they choose the first chapter of the Quran. You see how religious they are? And Deedat is talking about American, they have gays. This is how hypocrite, liars the Muslims are. This is how hypocrite they are. Any bottom from a Riyadh, for someone he is to be in the top and he is big, I don't know what to say to you. Read. Any she-male from Kuwait, read. But Muslims, they are so good in attacking others. Now let us go to reference, and sorry guys for showing you this video, I don't mean to, but I have to, let us go and go to reference more to see how great is the Muslims when they talk about gays and lesbian. This is Muslim organization, official one, alfatiha.org. I'm not attacking anyone, guys, by the way. Those they are gays. This is their business. They are Muslim and gays. Okay. Now, what is the name of their organization? Al-Fatiha. You see it? Al-Fatiha. What is Al-Fatiha? It is the first chapter of the Quran. So those gays, they are real believers. And the proof, they choose the first chapter of the Quran for their name. Al-Fatiha Foundation is dedicated to Muslims who are lesbian and gays, bisexual, transgender, intersex, I don't know what does that mean even, etc, etc, etc. Okay. About Al-Fatiha, you Muslims, you can go there. This is their address. This, those guys. So when you talk about here in New York, here in Washington, here in, how come you don't count your Muslims? The Muslim is the biggest number of them. Hypocrite, liars. The only difference between the gays in the USA and the gays in the Middle East, those people, they can say they are gays because nobody will kill them in America. Christians will not go and take guns and shoot them. They are gays. This is their business. For us, we believe it's wrong. For them, they believe it's right. This is their business. We don't hate them even. We are not allowed to hate anyone. But you teaching hate against them, in the same time, your country is full of them. Islam was not able to stop them because actually Islam promotes gays, and we will show that with reference. Let us go. Now this is a recitation for the Quran, saying clearly that Allah will give 300 boys. According to Muhammad, there are 300 boys, totally naked, wearing no clothes, but they are so sexy, so pretty to every Muslim. And the Quran says will never bleed. Now the guy who will say in the translation they are servant, and the Quran never say it is a servant. Never say they are servant.
ولدان مخلدون إذا رأيتهم حسبتهم لؤلؤا منثورا. And coming around them as they are sitting on their raised thrones will be servant boys who have everlasting youth. And when you see them from far, you would think that they are scattered pearls.
Now we don't have much time left in this video, but in here I want to ask very easy question to everyone. The Muslims always, they say they are against slavery, they are against abusing. Muslims say a lot of things. All of it, it's totally the opposite. As you see, even in heaven, they will be abusing not only women, little boys. If a Muslim will say to me, even those are servant, as this guy he claimed in the translation, the fact they are not servant, they are boys because they are so sexy. Look how sexy they are. If they are just servant, why they have to be so sexy, so pretty?
And coming around them as they are sitting on their raised thrones will be servant boys who have everlasting youth.
So they are that much of a beauty. You heard yourself. Now, what kind of religion will abuse little children? What kind of religion will approve slavery of little kids even in heaven? Guys, not only in earth we have slavery. Slavery is following you wherever you go. This God is the God of the slaves. The Muslims are his slave, and the Muslims, they will own slaves. It's a chain of slavery. Allah is the master of the slave. The Muslims are slaves of Allah, and the Muslims will enslave you, and they will enslave your children, and they will enslave your women, and they are living the life of slavery. Even in heaven, you will use and abuse slaves. So we will continue in the coming video showing you more proofs about how Islam and Muhammad, he himself was a gay, and he have to stand against gays because he been exposed. It wasn't a choice for him. Muhammad himself was a gay, and we will show that with the proof. Jesus is Lord, Islam is